it off quickly and have really come together as a team.
You know what the trade means to me, guys, is they think some of their younger players are ready to spread their wings and take on a little more responsibility. They're going to get more minutes for those guys and allow them to see a little more playing time.
Clearly a forward-thinking deal, you know, and even if his aren't the biggest shoes to fill, it still puts a lot of pressure on your young guys. And let's see if they're ready to fill that void.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Payton and Oladipo, the explosive backcourt pair. Taj Gibson is out there with Weber, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. Now here's Knight. After the miss from Vucevic, it's Knight with the drive. Here's Freak, and he dunks it down.
Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finished hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Yeah, nothing extravagant, guys, but again, no need on that one.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Picked by Vucevic. Payton dishes to Vucevic. Here's Oladipo from 11 feet away. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Oladipo.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Outside Knight to the paint. Freak kicks to Knight. And it's going to be a 3-second call. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. The Magic head coach and I had a chance to talk just for a bit. He told me that they'll have their work cut out for them looking to score inside with the elite shot blocker and defender Tyson Chandler patrolling the paint. He said he was the defensive player of the year for a reason. He's got length, mobility, toughness, and the want to. He brings effort and communication defensively, and you can't forget about him at the other end either. An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish. Kevin, a ton of respect for what Chandler brings to the table.
Thank you, Doris. Orlando shooting their first free throws of this. He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Knight kicks to Freak. Passes it to Tucker. And there's the 3-second violation. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Oladipo with a screen on Knight. Payton passes to Oladipo. And Chandler sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. Picked by Vucevic. Clock at 6. Now, here is Weber, guarded by Tucker.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Knight into the lane. And the 3 ball is good.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
The Magic trail by 4. The dish to Weber. Back to Payton. Now, Vucevic, 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Another miss by Orlando.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Knight dishes to Freak. He got right to the cup using that screen. Freak's got his second bucket of the night.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. Payton kicks to Oladipo. 13 feet away. Offensive rebound. Suns leading by 6. To the wing right side. Knight wide open. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
Oladipo with a screen on Knight. Payton passes to Oladipo. Oh, he jams it right over Freak. Wow.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Here's Knight. After the Magic pick up 2. 5 to shoot. Chandler, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
And it's the Magic with the ball, following the score by Phoenix. Here's Vucevic. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about the concentration? He gets hit, but stays with the play and gets the finish.
Innovation and improvisation right there, Greg. Finding a way to get that shot to fall after taking the contact.
And the Suns making a change here. Ben's checked in. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws here for the night.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. The Magic trail by 9. Payton outside. Weber a screen. Payton dishes to Weber. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Knight kicks to Freak. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night.
This team is buzzing right now. They've yet to miss.
Oladipo with a screen on Knight. And Oladipo, here we go. And he comes off the screen and slams it through.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Here's Bledsoe. Here's Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Taj Gibson picks one up.
It's been a solid outing for Freak. He already has 8 points, and they've got to be happy with his work on the glass, too.
They really do. He is not giving up any ground in the paint, and when the ball goes up, you know he's going to be there to fight for it.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak. And both free throws good from Freak. Here's Payton. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The Orlando Magic come into this one following a loss to the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And it wasn't just about the bad shooting. It was really more so about the bad offense. They just didn't execute well. The screens weren't there. The spacing was poor, and thusly the defeat.
Well, you've laid out a couple of the details that lead to good offense, or bad if you don't execute them. Shooting is just a byproduct of not screening well and not moving the ball or players well. They didn't execute anything on the offensive end.
Now here's Payton following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Payton passes to Vucevic. Picked by Vucevic. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix grabs the miss. Freak's got his 5th rebound in this one. Knight against Gibson. Knight kicks it to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. And it's Freak missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
Now here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now here's Tucker following the miss by Taj Gibson. Knight dishes to Freak. Puts it up from 12. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 12 points for Freak.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns answer.
Wallace is checked in for Phoenix. Porter comes in for P.J. Tucker. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Harris comes in for Taj Gibson. Azania, he's checked in for Oladipo. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Payton. Here's Azania. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And Roberts kicks to Harris. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
Kicks to Land. Orlando grabs the miss. And going against Phoenix, their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here is Harris. 14 points from him the last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Shaked and baked with the crossover move, and that's what freed him for the score.
He got him on the wrong foot and then just blew by him.
Move the ball. Stick it to the
Outside Knight. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
The Magic trail by 7. And the foul called on Brandon Knight. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Poked loose, Lasagna, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots.
2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. So for Phoenix, their last game, a win against the Los Angeles Lakers.
I mean, no stress in that one. Again, almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
The Suns have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Hands was checked in for Alex Len. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
Exactly. I mean, that's what's helped them build this early lead.
Here's Roberts. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And it's Harris off the drive. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Phoenix leading by 7. Knight kicks to Porter from past the arc. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got his 6th assist on the night.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
A great point. Really an embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
Harris misses.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Now, here is Knight. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Lakers. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Phoenix lead.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Boy, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
There's a good screen. Here's Lasagna. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Porter with it. Picked up by Harris. And there's Knight. That's good on the assist from Porter. And it's 9 points for Brandon Knight.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Here's Roberts. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And it's Bledsoe off the drive, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
First trip to the line for him here.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
Shooting 2.
And, guys, I think
Shooting
that's
2.
a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
For first free throw is good. Chris Humphries has checked in for the Suns. Shabazz Napier's checked in for the Magic. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, a lot of whistles here early, as well as foul trouble starting to be an issue.
Yeah, that's a big reason they're trailing. You can't allow a parade to the free throw line and expect to be on top in the game.
Here's Roberts. That's good.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
And the pass to Porter. Back to Bledsoe. Puts it up from 15. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Morris, left side. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. The Magic trail by 14. Out to the wing. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Roberts. Jacks up a three. Phoenix grabs the miss. And here's Bledsoe. 23 points for him the last game against the Lakers.
Yeah, but he set up shop at the free throw line. I mean, he just could not be defended out on the floor.
Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Suns lead by 14. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And Tyson Chandler, known for being a great teammate, a very vocal leader certainly. He talked about how important that is for an NBA locker room.
Players do the policing. Coach sets a standard, but players individually call out other players, you know, whether it be timeout, whether it be halftime, whether it be pulling guys to the side, you know, in practice. When you have that going on, you see multiple guys doing that, that's when you know you have a good team.
Don't you need a player like this, of Chandler's caliber and character, Greg, to make that kind of a teamwork, you know, have that feel in the locker room, that leadership role that everybody believes in and respects?
No doubt about it, Kevin. And that weighty stature is built on experience and credentials, as you mentioned, like having that championship ring or being an all-star. But when you have it and use it that way, the coach doesn't have to worry about the locker room because Chandler has got that covered.
Well, not exactly a close game so far, but as the second quarter starts here, plenty of time for a comeback. And guys, the Suns pretty much in control here.
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Harris at the 4, Vucevic in the middle. Napier is out there with Oladipo. And it's Hezonja in at the 3, the small forward. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He ended up with 50 points, and as always, piling up rebound after rebound as well. Just absolutely incredible numbers from him in a game you didn't want to miss. So glad we were here to watch it, Kevin.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Well, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
And the Suns making a change here. Livingston's checked in. Orlando also making some changes. Gibson comes in for Hezonja. And it's Payton in for Shabazz Napier. Oladipo hits them both. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Bledsoe against Payton. Here's Freak. Orlando grabs the miss.
Well, he's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Porter against Payton. The feed to Vucevic. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 5 assists tonight.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And the shot is good. Bledsoe's got 6.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Suns lead by 12. Pass to Tucker. Out to the right wing. Chandler, the pass to Tucker. It's stolen by Vucevic. Payton outside. Inside. From 7. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
The Magic have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. Phoenix making some changes. Len comes in for Chandler. And it's Brandon Knight in for Eric Bledsoe. And the Magic making a change here as well.
One shot.
Weber's checked in. Free throw drops for Vucevic.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Knight kicks it to Tucker. To the paint. There's Freak. The shot misses. Great D that time from Gibson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Oladipo dishes to Gibson. Fades. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Weber. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Orlando?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
He dishes it to Gibson. And the shot is long.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Greg, simply controlling the glass. I mean, plus 10 is the advantage in rebounds right now.
For Phoenix, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
2 shots.
The first one falls. Both good from the line that time. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Vucevic, a screen on Knight. Goes up the baseline. Can't hit.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Suns lead by 9. Out left to the wing. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. The Magic have gone 5 of 8 from the floor here in the second quarter. Over 60% shooting. Back to Payton. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. Len grabs the board.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
Len sets a screen for Knight. Len, a screen. 5 to shoot. Off the pick. Nice jump shot. Good. Tucker's got 5 points so far.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your son's answers.
Let's check out some stats for Knight. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. Second in assists, third in field goal percentage, and third in field goal percentage from beyond.
And, you know, going back to him being one of the top dime droppers in the league, it's his ability to control the pace of the game and his peripheral vision.
The Magic trail by 11. Payton outside. Oladipo with a screen on Knight. Payton passes to Oladipo. Inside, Vucevic. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Vucevic has got 15 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
There's a break in the action, so a rundown now. The most reliable power forwards and centers over the past month when it comes to shooting the basketball. Fourth, Freak.
And it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yes, sir. I mean, these guys make the most of every one of their easy opportunities. Missing layups is simply not part of their routine.
Knight kicks it to Tucker. Len up top. Outside Knight. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. And the basket by Livingston.
His shooting has been outstanding here. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Here's Payton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. To the inside. Stolen by Len. Knight against Payton. Knight dishes to Freak. Back to Knight. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Knight's got 11 points. The Magic trail by 13. Gibson with the screen on Knight. Payton drives in. Feeds it to Gibson. Lots of room. The shot is off. And Phoenix will come the other way. At one point, they led by 16.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Here's Vucevic. They get it back. The kick out to Oladipo. Gibson the screen. Payton drives in. Stolen by Len. And Tucker kicks to Knight. And there's the 3-second violation. Marquise Morris is checked in for Livingston. And the Magic making a change here as well. Roberts checked in. And so here's Orlando, down by 15. Payton against Knight. Weber with a screen on Knight. Payton drives in. Here's Weber. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got his 8th assist in the game.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Here's Morris, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Well, there's hot guys, and then there's really hot. They just can't miss.
You know, Greg, sometimes you'll see an individual guy go on a shooting tear like this, but the whole squad, wow.
Here's Vucevic, rebounded by Tucker. And it's the Suns' ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. It's Knight with the drive. Launches it. Tucker can't get it to go.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Payton against Porter. Puts up the baby hook. Out tonight. Tries yet again. And the call will be against Alex Len. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Phoenix. Tyler Hansbrough's checked in for Len. And Chris Humphries subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for the Magic. Hezonja comes in for Payton. The Magic trail by 14. And Roberts kicks to Gibson. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Suns have gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Roberts. He's guarded by Knight. Dishes to Weber. The tray. That's good. Weber's got a pair of triples in the second now for Orlando.
Boy, after having a tough time in the first, he's managed to turn it around nicely this quarter.
Morris a screen. Porter passes to Knight. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Here's Weber. Sweet little floater. Weber's got 12.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Now, here is Knight. He's guarded closely. That drops. 15 points in the game. The Magic trail by 13. Passes to Hezonja. They set the screen. He feeds it to Dedmon. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
For Phoenix, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Eric Bledsoe's checked in for Phoenix. Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. Shabazz Napier comes in for Weber.
One shot. One shot, gentlemen.
Shooting 100% in the quarter. They've made them all, taking full advantage at the line.
I tell you what, nice job making the most of their opportunities.
Here's Roberts. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Roberts got his second bucket of the game to go.
Now there's something for the top 10 highlight reel right there. A layup can be just as sweet and as pretty as a dunk sometimes.
Morris into the lane. Back to Humphries. He kicks it to Knight. There's a screen by Hansbrough. Knight dishes to Hansbrough. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Hansbrough's got 5 now. The Magic trail by 14. Roberts passes to Hezonja. Harris a screen on Humphries. Here's Azania. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Magic have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
The Suns making a change here. Chandler's checked in. .129 left in the first half. And it's Roberts, top of the key. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Bledsoe. Here's Knight. Rebound by the Magic.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
Azania buries the long-range jumper. Hazania's got 5.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Bledsoe outside. The shot, no good. The Magic go the other way with it.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
The Magic have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Phoenix leading by 8. Down low. It's tipped. Harris kicks to Napier. They set the pick. Back to Harris. To the middle. Here's Dedmon. Chandler with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Greg, and that's been the key to this lead. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Outside Knight. Morris outside. Bledsoe for 3. And that one's good. Bledsoe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there, because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Suns ahead, up by 11. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball. Let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for the 3rd quarter of basketball.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. They look absolutely helpless out there to contain our low-post offense. And the more that continues in the second half, the more beat up and dejected they're going to be. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. And that's all I wanted to go over with you. Let's go play a good half of basketball.
And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, he's been a revelation tonight, almost scoring at will in that first half.
Really hard to fathom he'll be able to keep it up for the next 2 quarters, but, you know, you never know. It could be a special night for him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for the Suns, Livingston in at the 4 spot. Bledsoe is out there with Brandon Knight. Then it's P.J. Tucker, and it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, it's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
4 of their last 5 makes came off of a high-quality shot inside.
Textbook. Really, when you look at how they're playing, they are having their way down low.
Knight kicks to Freak. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. 22 points for Freak.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
Tucker dishes to Freak. Shoots from 12. Nice touch on the bank shot. Freak's got 24 points.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Here's Gibson, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
I like the simplicity.
Well, there's also style just with the fact that he's able to have that kind of a finish, though. Still, I like that pretty one-handed flush.
The wide open look here for Vucevic, and it's Orlando with another.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
Knight passes to Tucker. There's the dish to Freak. Puts up the baby hook, and all around the rim that time before dropping in. 26 points for him.
Well, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Vucevic setting the pick for Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gibson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
The Magic have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. He's off on the second. Phoenix leading by 11. Kicks to Knight. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Payton kicks to Weber. No one near him. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Weber's got 14.
Unstoppable. He has got it on automatic out there.
And, you know, the defensive effort is not bad. They're doing the best they can, but he's been simply too much for him.
with a break in the action. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These squads have been lights out this month. The Suns #1.
You know what, Kevin, as a team, they've been getting great results offensively. I mean, they seem to always get the ball to the right guy at the right time in the right position.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's the pass to Livingston. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Magic trail by 9. Now, here is Weber. He's got 14. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Tucker dishes to Knight. Good ball movement here by the Suns. There's Freak. Cannot hit. And Orlando the other way now. Payton kicks to Oladipo. Picked by Vucevic. From the line. Tyson Chandler grabs the board. Suns leading by 7. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw good. Freak. Lens checked in for Phoenix. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Knight. And both free throws good from Freak.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
All right, Phoenix, keep it going for your Suns dancers.
Here's Payton. Right now averaging about 5 points a game. Oladipo outside. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. At one point they led by 16. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one on Vucevic. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. And Orlando has possession. It's a 10-point game. Gibson the screen. To the inside. Rebounded by Livingston. Freak's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Offensive rebound. Phoenix leading by 10. One-on-one here. Here's Porter. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Porter's got 5 now.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Nikola Vucevic.
Here's Bledsoe. He's got 9. Pass to Tucker. Now the feed to Freak. 11 feet away. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Magic trail by 10. And Oladipo kicks to Weber. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Weber. He's got 14 points, and he's picked up 6 points from behind the arc.
I love the rhythm his outside stroke has produced today.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Tobias Harris is checked in for Taj Gibson. So he gets them both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Bledsoe kicks to Porter. Pass to Livingston. Makes it off the glass. Freak's got 11 points in the quarter.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Payton passes to Oladipo. He dishes it to Weber. They set the pick. Payton kicks to Weber. Harris inside. He's covered by Livingston. And the shot is good. The Phoenix lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Tobias Harris. Bledsoe kicks to Porter. Out to the right wing. Feeds it to Freak. Using his post move to get the 2 points. Freak's got 33 points.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Payton kicks to Vucevic, and he gets the bucket.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Bledsoe dishes to Tucker. Passes it to Livingston, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Tucker. First and 3-point field goal percentage. And he's also number 2 league-wide in field goal percentage. You love his ability to score over the top of the defense.
And not only is he dialing it up from deep, he's doing it with great consistency. One of our league's most efficient 3-point shooters.
Bledsoe has screen on Weber. 20 feet out. And it's Bledsoe. Time on the assist from Tucker. Tucker's got 4 assists now tonight.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
And now, your Sons Dancers.
And let's take this break to recognize some of the league's small forwards that have been on fire at the charity stripe for all of the past month. Knights checked in for Otto Porter Jr. Orlando also making some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Weber. And Brian Roberts subbed in for Elfrid Payton. The Magic trail by 10. Here's Roberts. 5 points in the game. To the paint, out to Harris. To the middle, here's Dedmon. It's hauled in by the Suns. Freak's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Bledsoe. Tight defense on him. Len passes to Livingston. Cannot hit. And Orlando will come the other way. Oladipo with the ball. He's got 6. Harris outside. And stolen by Knight. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Bledsoe. That's all good. And that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
Harris a screen on Knight. Doubled by Livingston. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Harris off the drive. The shot no good. Nice D from Freak.
Excellent. Really solid job, actually, by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
And the foul called on Brian Roberts. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Suns, Markieff Morris comes in for Len, and Chris Humphrey subbed in for P.J. Tucker. Shabazz Napier's checked in for the Magic. And so here's Phoenix. At one point, they led by 16. Fast break. Here come the Magic. They double in with Freak. Here's Napier. The pass to Hezonja. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Freak. Oh, and here comes Bledsoe all alone. Finished off the break. Bledsoe's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Left side, Harris. Pass to Hezonja. Magic moving the ball around. Roberts. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And Bledsoe has it in the corner. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. 17 points for Eric Bledsoe.
That's leadership. Really, really valuable to have someone who can just take charge like he has.
Well, there's a certain amount of confidence you have when the ball is in his hands at that end of the floor right now. I mean, he just gives you a sense of calm and confidence because of how good he is.
Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. Out of bounds. Magic ball as Orlando keeps possession. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the midseason surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. You look at Cleveland. They're looking extremely sharp right now, poised in the top spot and playing very well. And checking out Orlando, just way behind.
And I think for the Magic, they've just lacked that one extra piece that could put them over the top this season. They haven't been able to kind of set themselves apart.
You know, you're right. They're not that far from being true contenders, but it doesn't look like this is the season for them to do so.
There's the pick. Got a piece of it. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Here's Knight, rejected by Harris. Here's Napier. He's guarded by Knight. And Roberts kicks to Napier. Dishes it to Dedmon. And that time, also a missed shot.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
That shot wide open. And it's 7 points for Markieff Morris.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle of spreading it around.
Harris a screen on Bledsoe. Bledsoe comes over to help. And here we go. Freak heading to the hoop. The finish. Good on the shot. Freak's got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Pass to Hazania. There's the pick. He feeds it to Harris. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Harris has got 8.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
And the basket by Livingston.
Well, there you go. I mean, if they're going to keep giving up open jumpers, they're going to keep getting burned.
Roberts dishes to Napier. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Harris missing again.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, clearly a brain fade there. He's got to be a little smarter in his choice making.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his third foul of the game. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Suns on top as they wrap up the third quarter with an energy burst, a 19-6 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Suns leading by 21. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. The backcourt is Payton and Oladipo. Vucevic is out there with Taj Gibson, and it's Weber in at the small forward position.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Phoenix has gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Knight passes to Livingston, shoots it up. That misses off the backboard. The Magic trail by 21. Now Weber. Oladipo right side. Baseline try. Rebounded by Livingston. Freak's got 11 rebounds in the game. Knight against Payton. Here's Tucker, and Gibson sends it back. Oladipo outside. He kicks it to Vucevic. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 25 points and 2 steals. He's been their leader, stirring the drink at the offensive end and then anchoring the defense.
And yeah, Clark, what an example he's been setting out there.
And that one misses.
They're digging their own hole here, throwing dirt on themselves. They haven't been nearly as efficient from the line as they were in the first half, and that can be self-destructive.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Suns leading by 21. Outside Knight.
Move the ball and stick it too much.
The dish to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Buries it down low. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Gibson the screen. Payton drives in, and the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Pick by Vucevic. Peyton kicks to Vucevic. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
At the line for the Suns, Nikola Vucevic. Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
No good on that one.